first known as the Meadowlands. EA Sports welcomes you to MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On play action, Daniels. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. He was looking for Jalen Wright out of the backfield. And it'll bring up second down. To throw is Daniels. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there, and it'll be third down. From the shotgun on third down, Daniels taking off. He'll try to get there. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on the big scramble. He's able to pick up the first down and keep the drive alive.
Here's 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. He'll let this go deep for Diggs. And that is incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. That'll be intercepted. Picked by the rookie out of Wisconsin. And the Giants are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike. They've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
A big-time play out of the G-men. 53 yards. They'll try to run this one in. And he will not get in from there. In fact, I think he was shoved backwards a little bit.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
This one intercepted. And the Commanders are going to have it here as they'll start from their own 7.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
They try again. It's 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Here's a 3rd and 10. Tight end going in motion here. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. It is 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And that is incomplete. He was trying to hook up with Deebo Samuel that time. And it's going to be 4th down. The Commanders about to send this one away, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. That one heading straight out of bounds, and it's going to be marked short of midfield. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll go play action here with Milton. That's taken in. What a catch by Neighbors. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. So the penalty sets up this offense for 1st and goal. From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
They'll run with Tracy. Stop at the 6, and that sets up 3rd and goal. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their 2nd.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Okay, ready? 3rd and goal.
18, Pioneer. Ready? 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks. Ready?
They'll look to throw for it with Milton. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, New York. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. The PAT, up and good. And the Giants will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Ty Chandler now to bring it back. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
Yep. 18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals. Here we go.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. That's complete to Stephon Diggs. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. On 1st down, a run for right. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. He tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by Bobby Okereke.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Here's Milton now on 1st and 10. Now he'll air this one out deep for Hyatt.
So the defense comes out in a cover 2 shell. What that means, Mike, is the 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. One guy has one half, and the other guy has the other. There are abilities to get down the middle of the field, especially if you have speed. But really where you can attack it is they don't have enough guys to defend all of the underneath zones. And if you run the right concepts with the right quarterback, you can pick them apart.
Here we go, set.
To the air on 3rd down is Milton. That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down? He's got his man complete to Johnson.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
So on 1st and 10, here's Milton.
What did he tell us in our production meeting this week, Mike? He takes such great pride in his coverage abilities, and after that play, it's pretty clear why.
Now it's Tracy looking to run. Uh-oh. The speed on display. He's in. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, New York. The extra point try forthcoming. The kick is good. And the Giants move out on top, 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Jordan Mason on the return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll go play action here with Daniels. He'll look deep here for Diggs. And the Giants are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Milton. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go. He'll try again here, 2nd and 10. A carry here for Tracy. And he'll get this one across midfield. Brought down after a pickup of a half dozen. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
60 Eagles, 6 Mustang 19. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bob, take over.
Try and throw with Milton. He's got his tight end. That's Johnson. One quarter in the ball. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Working out of the gun is Milton. Down inside the 10. And he's in. Touchdown, Giants. That's his 2nd touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. The extra point is good. And the Giants will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Chandler now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll run out of the gun with Wright. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. They'll come up here 1st and 10. Daniels now going to look to throw. Now a short one caught by the tight end, Johnson. Hook him up on a 2nd down and 8. Throwing now, Daniels. That'll be caught. It's Jalen Wright.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
3rd and short, and it's Daniels. Has his man, it's Samuel. That is catch number 60 for the season. Play action. Here's Daniels. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. At other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They'll go. Here's Daniels. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Bobby Okereke.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
On the ground, here's Tracy. They face 2nd down and 7.
70 range, 79 Bronco.
From the gun, here's Milton. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
19 tight. Let's go now. Ready?
Throwing, Milton. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 72 yards. Touchdown, New York. Extra point attempt still to come. He gets it to go. And the Giants move out to a commanding 28-0 first half lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Chandler now to return it. He's to midfield. And he finally gets forced out of bounds, but that was a fantastic return.
And that's a heck of a return right there. I mean, he's going to bounce his way towards the left sideline. Just a ton of space over there to run. And they finally get him out of bounds. But not until he nearly managed to turn the corner and almost take it all the way.
After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. On 2nd down, it's Daniels. He's going to keep it himself.
Yeah, that's a nice job. He's out of the pocket. He knows he doesn't need all that much for a first down. He's able to tuck it, get out of bounds, and keep this drive alive.
A carry here for Wright. He brings this to about the 26-yard line. Tyler Nubin is there for the stop. Daniels to throw on second down. Diggs on the reception. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
And they've got it on the ground. The mark will come at the 13, but it's a new set of downs. First down picked up. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
19 Lions, go!
Throwing on second down, Daniels. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. And he will score. Jawan Johnson. Touchdown, Washington. They send the tight end in motion. A carry now for Chandler. And this one ruined quickly. Take him back to the 5-yard line. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Throwing on second down is Milton. He's got his man. That's Neighbors. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Now Milton. And that is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. He's going to tuck it and go. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Bobby Okereke.
You know, Mike, the one thing that we used to say is it didn't matter how good you were or how long you played. Eventually, you were just going to have one of those days, and I think for this quarterback, he's got to be able to move on from this pretty quickly because this is about as bad a day in the office as you can imagine.
On 1st down, here's Milton. That's complete. It's Malik Neighbors. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
And he's got another one. Touchdown, New York. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year. The extra point, up and good. And the Giants add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Chandler now to return it. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Here's 1st and 10. And in motion, it's Diggs.
Track at 60. Buffalo 18. Hey, hey.
Daniels now on 1st down. He'll air one out for Higgins. That is hard. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line. Now the Commanders will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Slot man in motion right. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Trent McDuffie.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Commander at 6.
All right, Coach. Thank you. 2 very different halftime speeches by these head coaches. That's for sure. As we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
Coca 19. Here we go. Here we go. Ready, ready.
On the handoff, here comes Tracy. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They'll run again. It's Tracy again. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
He'll get that to the former Volunteer, Jalen Hyatt. And he will go all the way. Jalen Hyatt, touchdown, New York. The extra point is up and through. And the Giants will add one more onto their big lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Chandler now to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Ready up.
1st and 10.
70 Lion. Let's go now.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That's going to be pulled in by Wright. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. That's into the hands of Diggs. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles
in trouble, and down he goes. Brian Burns, the former Panther, in there for the sack. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. On the give, it's Wright. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? That is caught, finding Higgins. 18 yards on the connection. 1st down, Washington.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the 3rd quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
18 Cardinal, 18, 70 ring, 70 ring, 79 Bronco.
They'll go play action here with Daniels. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by Trent McDuffie.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
19 tight. Cut 19. Cut 19. Go.
Milton now to throw on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Working out of the gun is Milton. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays. And frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
To the air on 3rd down is Milton. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down. Throwing again is Milton. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
To the air once more is Milton. Pass pulled in by Tracy. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. third down, they'll run with Tracy. The defense all over that. Met him in the backfield, stopped in his tracks, and it sets up fourth down. They'll go. Here's Milton.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on fourth down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on fourth down.
He'll get about 2. Demario Davis there on the play. Second down and 8. To throw is Daniels. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. He'll air one out for Higgins. That's caught. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll throw with Daniels. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Juwan Johnson, touchdown Commanders. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And he'll get into the end zone and get this one a couple of points closer. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Warriors 70. Let's go now. 18, rock, 18, go.
So on 1st and 10, here's Milton. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Let's give credit where credit's due. Defensively, finding yourself down by this much at this stage of the game, they could just pack it in. They could say, all right, this one's over. We're moving on.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go, set. 79 Broncos. Riggs. 19 tight, 19 tight.
On play action, here's Milton. He's got it! And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
When he continues to play at this level, Mike, it just makes this team so hard to beat. It's the combination of leading both long, sustained drives and then being able to strike in bunches.
Oh, they are on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. The Commanders come up with it. He's inside the 40. Still going. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery and the great return for the touchdown. Oh, there's nothing better than when the defense scores a touchdown, except when a big man on the defense finds his way to the end zone.
Yeah, I think it's been a while since that guy had a ball in his hand, Mike, probably since his earlier days as a young kid. But, boy, he looked comfortable. What a return. What a play for him to be able to pick up that loose ball and bring it all the way back. Man, nothing brings life to a sideline like a defensive lineman touchdown.
This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. On the give, it's Tracy. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Set up. Viking 18, 19 Lions.
Throwing, Milton. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
The Giants sending out their punter. They'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. A fair catch. He's going to call it and take it right around his own 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
70 Lions. Ready.
On first down, Daniels. There's Johnson, the tight end. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
Again, working deep downfield. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got.
At the 60, at the 60. Ready. Check go.
A run now for Chandler. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Throwing on 2nd down, Daniel. And more of the same. Another interception. And the Giants are going to get the football at their own 40.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism.
Big hole left side. And he will score. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Giants. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return is Mason. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
18, Pioneer. Here we go.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out, go up for an offensive rebound, and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
He'll get this over the middle to Diggs. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. And he's into into the end zone yet again. Jawan Johnson, touchdown Washington. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon.
The Commanders will line up for the two-point conversion.
To the air again is Daniels. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. We're down 3 scores, and it's late. They're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here trying to get an onside kick.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. Play action. Now it's Milton. And open downfield. It's Johnson. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
That's good for the New York Giants.
They'll go to the ground, and here's Tracy on first down. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
1 yard gain brings up second and 9.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Set.
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. And he will score again. Touchdown, New York. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon.
The kicker on for the point after.
The extra point is good. And the Giants will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return is Mason. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
79 Broncos.
On first and 10, here's Daniels. He'll air one out for Higgins. That is hot. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Check.
Daniels now on first down. The throw on the run is complete. A good spot here, second and a yard. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by Tyler Nubin.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second. And they'll get together prior to this second down play.
70 Timberwolves.
Slot man in motion left. Throwing on second down is Milton. Throw left side, that's Johnson. Now the Commanders will use their third and final timeout. talk things over before third down.
19 Lion. Trap 60, trap 60. Panther 11, Panther 11. Mustang 19. Go.
Try and throw with Milton. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. That is brought in. And he's got another one. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. They continue to add points, Greg. Very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the fourth.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
On the return is Mason. Now, on the return, he has lost the football. Special